Right. More books. More reading.
Oh. Oh, goodness. It's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
More books.
Can I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Topic.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Flying people who observe things. Yeah. Flying people.
Are there any books about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
So... anything... I'm trying to think if there's any kind of myths that... any kind of classical myths that could attribute to... because the issue, of course, is the fates. One would think.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Thank you, Yaren. Can I... Come on.
The island of Elias, near the Briston Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
Okay, I found the plot. So, Elias, so... Alatian? Elias, so that's Alatian. Alatian. I don't know. It's either going to be Alatian or Elation. Oh, which sounds better in my head? Elias! Elias. We'll go with Elation, because then we got the S. Elation. Crafty winged people who have recently... Winged people. Sorry. Who... Winged. It's winged. Sorry. little tiny soapbox. Crafty winged people who have recently dwindled in numbers and whose ability to fly long distance has been steadily diminishing over the past few centuries. The Elation are known for their ability to remember and tell stories from before the dawn of mankind and up to modern events. Dawn of mankind! Yay! The largest known tribe of Elation, with whom traders have occasional contact, resides on the otherwise uninhabited island of Elias, in the Briston Atoll. Okay.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Can I have one of the other books back? I want to look at the Merrin one again. Because I think the Briston Atoll was mentioned there, wasn't it? We must observe. We must find these things out.
Oh, goodness. It's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
I came from the reading desk.
Could I see some more books?
How are you
Certainly.
startled?
What a silly question.
Not
I'm
sure.
looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
All of the topics. I want to look at all of these. The
Could
Baron
I
one
see
again.
that book about the Merim again, please?
This may take a lot of time in
Certainly. Hold on.
him picking them up. Is he gonna... No, you put it here! Where are you going, man? Old man? You put them away over here. Why can't you... can't be... I mean, he's not putting them away. Maybe he's... No. It's like, maybe he's putting them away as I'm reading the next book. Like, just in case that's the one you're interested in. I don't know.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Right, so we are just going to flick this one until we can see... Because I know Gian... Was it Gian? There, the Briston Atoll. There we go. There we go.
Are you done?
That's all I wanted.
Let me take that back for you.
Okay. So, those two are both connected. I can't remember why we're interested in the Merim. I remember the story, but I can't remember what it was. Was it like maybe the implications that the god is one of the Draic Kin? Is that it? Is that the connection?
Goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
More books.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Not sure.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
The 4 magical people of Arcadia.
I need to find out which 4 magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
Alright, so we're getting a book on the 4 people, or on the Stone of Balance. So, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to find out here. Unless, like, one of them's the Merim, one of them's the Elation?
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
But then what would the other 2 be? Huh. Let's have a gander. Chapter 16 in the 8th scripture? In the 8th scripture, the scripture of breaking. Regarding the disc of the balance and the events that came about when the disc was broken. The scriptures tell us that the disc was kept at the enclave for many thousands of years. That's the thing at the top. Safely guarded from any threat by the respect held by every man and woman for the authority of the fathers. But with dissent came disobedience, and disobedience brought immorality, and immorality begat theft. Tyrant soldiers, aided by sentinel traitors, the vanguard, attempted to make away with the disc, but were thwarted by the White of the Kin herself intervening, although forbidden to do so, on behalf of the fathers. The disc was brought safely back to the enclave, but the threat would linger in the minds of the minstrum and the vestrum. So it became that the disc was melted in the forge of the dragon's mouth, shaped into the elements of 4 magical people, and given to these respective people for safe keeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. So if it's the 4 elements, you've got earth, fire, wind, water. So obviously you've got wind and water, the Elation and the Merim. Elation? Ah, that's a variant of chess. And then you've got the earth and fire. And wasn't one of the places in the Northlands called the Bay of Fire or something? Right. One stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. One stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. One stone to the 2 that make one of air and of sea, and one stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. So we've got underground, overground, wombling free, the wombles of women. The keepers of the dark flame, the mariners. So are they the Merim? The 2 that make one of air and of sea. So is there something to do with the Merim? Or are they here? I don't know. Yeah, you wouldn't think that, like, Merim would be dark flame, so they're going to be this one. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, one person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces. Hello! And the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt to the righteousness of this person.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Right. And now about the Draic Kin is the final book.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
More
Can
books.
I see some more books?
More books.
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm not sure which
I'm
book.
looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Draic Kin.
I'd like to learn more about dragons, about the Draic Kin.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Dragons. I don't think they appear that much in Arthurian myth. Apart from the standard Vortigern building the castle and Dennis Emrys. Often attributed to Merlin, that one. So the idea is, in the old days, well, it depends. Sometimes
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
I'm telling a story. And so Vortigern's building a castle. Is it Vortigern? I think it's Vortigern. He's building a castle at Dinas Imrys. But alas, every day, they build, and then the night, crumble. And then the next day, they see it's all fallen down, so they rebuild, and then it falls, and then they rebuild, and it falls, and then, so to find out, they go in search of a boy with no father. They bring him, and he sees through sixth sensing, whatever, that under the castle there are 2 dragons, one red, one white, and they're fighting. Considering it seems like one of the main characters in this game is a white dragon, and my badge is a red dragon. Maybe not a good sign. And so he tells them to dig it up, and the dragons go whoosh, and they fight, and the red dragon wins. Red dragon. And kills the white dragon. I hope we don't have to do that. Maybe that's why we need the Spear of Goromon. Why am I reversing consonants? I don't know. Random dragon story. Ares had a dragon. In Greek myth. Secrets of the Draic Kin by Minstrom Eliak. Foreword. The Draic Kin are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In all tongue, they are often referred to as Draic Kin. In some variations of low tongue, Draken. In the Southlands, the word Dragic refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the kin. In Irad, the eternal spirits of the kin are called simply Drach, regardless of their current shapes. In Stark, most cultures refer to the kin as dragon, draga, drache, dragon, worm, sometimes, Draich, or Thraich, actually. The Welsh is Thraigach, which is the, literally the dragon red. Though this usually refers only to the winged lizard-like shape and not to the spirit inhabiting this shape. In fact, while in Arcadia, the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all, in Stark, the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stark legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, the name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations do seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Yes, is it Revelation 12, where it talks about a dragon clearing out a third of the stars? I think it might be 12, or is it 11? Revelation. Who or what are the Draic Kin? Why not ask who is the creator, or what is the all? Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. To condense all knowledge of the creator into one answer is futile, as is any attempt to define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So also with the Draic Kin. We cannot answer who is the kin or what is the kin, but we can provide some answers to the simpler questions. The questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel, and what we may have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that, together, may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Draic Kin are. Born of the emptiness between the stars, reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time. Shaped in unison with the all, capitalize the S, part of the all, yet outside the all. Draic Kin, note the ancient high tongue variation of Draic Kin. Well, Draic Kin Why so many variations and interpretations of the Draic Kin from culture to culture? The kin have always been shrouded in mystery, and from mystery rises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but tall tales and figments of a bard's fertile imagination.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
I don't know what I'm meant to do now. Oh, maybe getting to the atoll. Maybe head to the docks. Maybe. Right. So we've got to go to the Bristol Atoll. I want to say Bristol.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
Yes, I'm aware of that. It's also, that's the symbol that's kind of the key thing in the game, isn't it? Should I? Let's just head to the pier. Where are you going?
Hello.
Hello. Ooh. Let's go through these questions. Did you ever hear of the Merman of the Sea of Songs?
Did you ever hear of the Merman of the Sea of Songs?
You mean the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Songs?
That's it.
Never heard of him.
I've done that. Are you sure you've never heard of them?
Are you sure you've never heard of the Merman of the Sea of Songs?
Be quiet. Shh. Not so loud.
What's up with the shushing?
Legend says that if you speak openly of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Songs, they will hunt you down until they've caught you and devoured you.
And you believe this legend?
No, I'm just trying to scare you off.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky?
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
So you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Del Mare? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll.
Ah!
But boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Arcadia. You'd have to travel via Guyenne.